Kyra from KyraWilliamsFitness.com, and today I am talking about 6 non-skill victories that can help keep you on track when motivation is dwindling. So if you have come to me, or you are working with another coach, or you're somewhere on your fitness journey and you have set all of these goals and you have started working out, you have started eating well, you maybe have started tracking your calories or your macros, or doing whatever you are doing to reach your goals. Sometimes it's easy to get stuck in the day-to-day and lose track of where you are. So, taking progress pictures can be really helpful. The scale is a tool that you can use, but we might not get to see progress as quickly as we would like. So these are 6 other things that you can consider on your journey to help yourself realize that you are in fact making progress and things are going well, even if the scale isn't moving yet, or maybe your pants aren't fitting any better yet. So the first one is you are getting physically stronger. So if you started out your journey and you could not do a single push-up, but now you can do 3 push-ups, that's progress. Or maybe when you first started, you couldn't get all the way into the bottom of a squat, but now you can squat all the way ass to grass and you can get back up without assistance. Or maybe you started off using 20-pound dumbbells on your dumbbell chest press, but now you can use 30s and that's not a problem. That is progress. So getting stronger is progress, and it's probably my favorite of all of these because getting stronger is so much fun. So when we set strength goals along the way in our journey, it gives us something to push for. It gives us a little bit more purpose in our workouts, and it just makes things really fun. One of the others, run-of-the-mill daily movements have gotten easier. So maybe since you started working out, running up a set of stairs isn't that hard anymore. Or maybe carrying all of the grocery bags out of the car has gotten way easier. Just your day-to-day movements, you don't get out of breath as easily. Those things, when those get easier, that is a sign of progress, and they are worth celebrating. Your skin looks brighter, it looks clearer. That's also a really great sign of progress. When you start eating in a way that is healthy and your digestion improves, then you're going to be able to see it. It's going to be on your skin. When your digestive system is happy, you're hydrated, you are sleeping well, you are taking care of yourself, you're getting vitamins and antioxidants that are killing off those free radicals in your body, that is a sign of progress. And it's a fantastic one. Who doesn't want great skin, right? So keep that in mind too. You have more energy. So when we start exercising, at first, yes, it does feel like it takes a lot of energy. But once you get over that hump, your body actually starts making more mitochondria in your cells, which are what give you energy, basically. So we eat this food and it has to get transferred into energy, and that will happen a lot more efficiently and a lot more effectively when we are eating healthy foods and when our digestive system is working properly. But our body will actually create more mitochondria in our cells, which is going to help the glucose that comes from the food we eat turn into usable energy much more efficiently. So whether it's cardio or strength training, or whether you're doing endurance training or interval training, all of those things is going to help your cells. And that is ultimately going to give you more energy. So who doesn't want more energy? But I want you to recognize when you do have more energy, that is the payoff of being regimented and sticking to your plan and being consistent. That's a huge one. Things are starting to fit better. I mean, duh, obviously. Who cares about what a scale says if all your clothes fit great and you feel like you look great, right? But it's still something that we need to consider, because it's not always just going to be like that pair of jeans that we're trying to fit back into. It's other things too. So for example, a big one for me is my rings. And when I have had about 5 more pounds on me a month ago, I could barely get my rings on and off. And now they fit so much better. And I mean, it got to a point where I didn't even want to wear my rings because it was just such a trigger for me. So think about those things too. It's not always just the pair of pants. It might be your bra. You know, it might be just those little things. When those things start to fit better, you're going to feel better, and it's a really great sign of progress. And then the last one is that others are noticing. So you see yourself every single day, but others might not see you as often, and they are going to be more apt to give you credit. We're always hardest on ourselves, aren't we? So when you have somebody who comes up to you and they're like, you know, you look like you've lost weight, or gosh, like something looks different, like your skin looks really great, or man, you look like you're really well rested. That's a really great sign of progress. So give yourself credit for these. Don't just say, oh, you know, Joan has no idea what she was talking about. Joan's just being nice. No, give yourself credit for that and pat yourself on the back, because your hard work is paying off. And then one little bonus one is just focus on the day to day and the little things that are within your control. Because when we look at the big picture and we're like, man, you know, I really want to lose 15 pounds, or I really want to lose 50 pounds. It's so easy to get caught up in, I have only lost 6 pounds. I have 44 more to go. Or I've got, you know, only my rings fit, but my pants don't fit yet. When we get caught up in that, we lose track of the little things. And that's where the little things, the day-to-day, that's where we have the most control. So rather than being super worried about the fact that I still have 16 more pounds left to lose, or I still have 44 more pounds to lose, I want you to just say, okay, what can I do today? Can I stay within my calorie goals today? Can I continue to choose water over soda? Can I make sure that I'm hitting my protein goal today? Can I make sure that I get in my 45 minutes of activity today? Can I make sure that I get in all 3 days of strength training this week? Those things right there are what have the most payoff, because when we are consistent with those, we are going to ultimately make progress in the long run. So focus on the day-to-day, focus on the small stuff, focus on what's within your control, and then those outcome goals will ultimately happen. But you have to stay focused on your process. What do I need to do today? Focus on that, and then the rest of it will fall into place. And if it's not, reach out to me. I am happy to help you. I am taking new clients, and we can work together and make sure that you are on the right path to achieve the goals that you want. So please feel free, reach out to me. You can find me at KyraWilliamsFitness.com.